Today's poem is called Weather the Weather, and this poem uses words in a fun way. And I want to talk about the word weather, okay? This word. This weather means which one of the two. So it's like I don't know whether to have ice cream or chocolate cake. So there's two choices there. Most of us probably know what weather is. Do you know what this weather means? Mackenzie.
Oh, it means it's like rainy or stormy.
So it's like the weather outside, isn't it?
Yes.
So what are some things that you do when the weather's bad? I want you to turn and talk about what are some of the things that you do when the weather is bad.
Me and my brother play inside, and sometimes my brother falls down and cries, and then we play on my iPad, and then we watch TV, and then we go to sleep early.
And I play Black Ops 3.
And when it's done raining, I like to go outside, jump in the puddles, and when I go inside, when it's raining, I like to play tag with my sister.
I like to play with my nephew. I asked my mom, only on Tuesday when it's raining, I asked my mom if he could come over.
Yeah, what do you do whenever it's bad weather?
When it clouds, I just go outside and make it snow.
Oh, so you go outside and make a snowman whenever it snows, right? Okay. What do you do, Isabella?
Whenever it snows, I go like, if it's snowing, I just wait outside and then I just lay on the grass. And whenever all the snow comes down, it'll just be on me, and then you wait till I get it off. I just do it like that.
Do you know what those are called?
Snow angels.
Yeah, great job. All right, so while I'm reading, I want you to think about how the poem uses words in a fun way, okay? And I want you to think about what the author may be teaching us. Weather the weather. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. We'll weather the weather whether we like it or not. You don't have to clap. You don't have to clap. All right, I noticed while I was reading that there's two words that sound the same. Do you remember what those words are called? What are those words called, Mackenzie?
Weather and
Okay, it is weather and weather. Those words sound the same. Do they mean the same?
Yeah. No.
Okay, they don't. This is like which one of the two, and this is like the weather outside, okay? So let's read the poem together and think about how those two words sound the same, and I want you to think about their meaning, okay? So let's read the poem together. Weather the weather. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. We'll weather the weather whether we like it or not. Good job. So what are you noticing? What are you noticing, Isabella?
That in the spelling, you can actually make the difference because it has the, like, the beginning, like the WW and the THER. They both have that, but the W, the next letter is HE, and then on that weather it's EA.
They are spelled differently, but they sound the same. Let's say these two words. Weather, weather. But they mean different things because this one means between the two, and this one means like the weather outside. All right, so I want to look at one part of the poem. We'll weather the weather. I want you to turn and talk to your turn and talk partner about what you think that means. We'll weather the weather.
What do
What do you think it means whenever the author says we'll weather the weather?
I think maybe it will mean that
It means whether the weather will be cold or whether.
So either way, right? So whether, that means if you like weather something, it means like you're gonna get through it. So like you're gonna weather the storm. So we talked about what you do whenever it storms. So if you weather something, that means like you're gonna get through it. So you're gonna weather the weather. Good job. Okay, so I want you to tell me, what did you think it meant whenever you weather something? Whenever you weather the weather, what does that mean, Enrique?
You go through the weather.
So you're going to get through it. You're going to go through the weather. You're going to weather the weather. So what do you think is this writer's message? Let's read it again together, and I want you to be thinking about what is the writer's message with this poem. Weather the weather, whether the weather be fine, or whether the weather be not. Whether the weather be cold, or whether the weather be hot. We'll weather the weather, whether we like it or not. So what do you think the writer is trying to tell us? What is the message? What do you think the message is? Ayana.
Don't care if it's like cold or sunny outside, and you still enjoy it anyways.
Oh, I like that. So she said, whether the weather is like sunny or cold, hot or cold, you know, we're going to enjoy it and make it through it, okay?